Hello, everybody. Welcome to Potty Talk with Rachel, and welcome to week 10 bump date. Week 10, craziness. And actually, my weeks turn over on Tuesdays, and today is Thursday. So I'm technically 10 weeks and 2 days. But I decided to wait because I had an appointment with my midwife this evening, and I thought it would be nice to just wait until I got, stats from her, and then that way I could share it in my bump date. So, baby is the size of a kumquat. About yay high. If you don't know what a kumquat is, look it up. I grew up in Florida, so I have lots of experience with kumquats, and I love them. A little fun fact about them. The best part of a kumquat is a citrus fruit. I can't talk, apparently. Is the peel. If you can get a hold of a good kumquat, a lot of times they're wild, that has a sweet peel, you guys, so good. Anyways, baby's kidneys are functioning. Many of the organs are almost completely finished forming. Ears have formed, eyelids, fingers and toes are no longer webbed. I know I say this pretty much every video, but it seriously blows my mind that something so tiny can still be so perfect. And when you think about how tiny the baby is, and say the kidneys are functioning. Those kidneys have to be teensy, and it works just the same as yours and mine does. Craziness. You think about the heart and all the different chambers and the valves having to work in perfect timing. And it's just teensy. It's crazy. You guys, only God can do that. Only God. I don't know how anybody could look at a baby forming in their womb and not just see intelligent design written all over that thing. So, just blows my mind all the time. And I'll probably keep saying that, so sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so had my appointment this evening. I have gained 7 pounds, so I started at 145, so now I'm at 152. Officially crossed over the 150 line. And I'm not sure if that's a normal weight gain, if that's high, if that's low. I honestly have no clue, you guys, and I really don't even care. With this being my 4th pregnancy, I'm just sort of whatever happens, happens. I'm not freaking out about anything. Baby's heart rate was 174, which is pretty consistent with what it was last week at the ultrasound. What else? So my midwife said, correct me up. She said, baby's perfect, mama's perfect, and you have perfect pee. I was like, what? She's like, I'm sure you've been told this before, but you have perfect pee. I was like, no, pretty sure no one has ever told me that before. That's not usually something you have on your list and you get a gold star for, yes, you're in check. Perfect. So that was a little bit funny, but she's like, all of your levels are exactly perfect, exactly where you want them to be, optimum levels. You are perfectly hydrated, blah, 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 blah. It was just a little funny. Some things that I talked with her about today were, my number one issue right now is just constipation, you guys. It is so bad. I don't remember if I mentioned this last week, but when I went for my ultrasound, she had to shove the wand, it was a vaginal ultrasound, way over in a very uncomfortable manner in order to see the baby on the screen. And even then, the baby was off to the side. And the whole rest of the picture of my sonogram, I think I showed it a little bit, but I didn't really point it out, is my colon. Totally impacted. It's so bad that it's literally shoved my uterus off to the side. That's how bad it was. So I, that day, went to the store, got me a bag of those little sweet ones, prunes. You guys, I ate 10 prunes a day. I gagged just thinking about that. 10 prunes a day for a week until I ran out of prunes. And then for the last couple of days, I've not had any. And I finally, for that whole week, nothing. Nada. Lots of pain. lots of very bad feelings. If you have ever been like horribly constipated, you know what I mean. It's hard to describe what it feels like besides just the pain. It's like a knife cutting through your colon. It literally feels like there's a knife inside and it's just slicing as it goes. So I could feel some movement in there, but I still wasn't going to the bathroom. Totally TMI. Sorry if this grosses you out. But there's another feeling that's involved with it that I don't know any way to describe it except to say it feels sick. Like, not sick to the point where I'm going to throw up, even though sometimes I did feel nauseous from it, but it's just a different feeling. It's just a sick feeling in your colon. It's just nasty. So I was finally able to go to the bathroom a couple times yesterday, and I am feeling a little bit better, but obviously with all the stuff that's built up in there the last few weeks, like, I'm just full of poo pretty much. But my bloating has gone down a little bit. I do feel a little bit better. I was able to eat with a little bit more comfort because I have been eating like half a plate of food, and I feel so full that I like can barely breathe, and I just feel miserably sick as if it's Thanksgiving and I've had 2 plates of food and a plate of dessert, like miserable. So that's gotten a little better, but obviously I'm still, yeah. We may be on the route of doing an enema. I hate to even say that. But I don't want it to get so bad I'm in the ER, so, which has happened before. So, do what you gotta do, I guess. Is there anything else I needed to talk about? I don't think so. I'm super excited. Next week, I'm going to do my bump date a day early on Monday. So that's just a few days, like 3 or 4 days from now. But I'll do my 11-week bump date for a special reason. On Monday, I have a huge announcement. Crazy huge. There's something crazy huge, life-changing happening on Monday. And I really want to do my video that day so I can share with you guys. And I just can't wait. All right, I'm going to show you my bump, which really isn't that big. Oh, sorry, let me put the, I don't know what to do here. Here we go. It's hard to tell with this jacket on. There it is. I have a little bit of roundness going on, but I'm not, like with the boys, by the time I was 10 weeks pregnant, I had strangers asking me, like, when are you due? It's not been that way this time. Like, I don't really have like an obviously pregnant belly unless I'm really bad constipated that day and my stomach is really sticking out, but then it's a poo belly. It's not a baby belly. Oh, you guys, it's so gross. But yeah, I'm really not showing the way that I normally would, which with this being my 4th pregnancy, you would think it would like be more, like it's supposed to get more, like show sooner each time. I don't know. Maybe it's a girl. Who knows? But I'll see you back in a few days for my 11-week bump date.